Stop looking at power levels. They're lying to you. In a world where sorcerers trade their humanity for godlike power, Yuji Itadori is doing something radical. He's staying human. While others ascend into a cold hierarchy of slaughter, Yuji's greatest weapon isn't a cursed technique. It's refusal. Refusal to detach. Refusal to dehumanize. Refusal to become the monster the system demands. Is he weak? Or is he the only one truly alive? We focus on domain expansions, on scaling charts, on who beats who. But we've missed the tragedy. Yuji Itadori is a vulnerable heartbeat trapped in a world of nihilistic gods. And that heartbeat terrifies the system more than any domain ever could. Jujutsu Society doesn't reward compassion. It rewards efficiency. Sorcerers are graded by lethality, by output, by destructive capacity. Humanity is considered interference. Emotion clouds judgment. Attachment creates weakness. Mercy risks casualties. Look at the strongest. They are distant, calculating, detached. Power in this world requires emotional compression. But Yuji refuses compression. He cries. He hesitates. He feels. That makes him structurally incompatible with the system. And yet, he survives. Yuji doesn't kill curses because he hates them. He kills because he understands death. Every loss scars him. Junpei, Nanami, innocent civilians. He doesn't metabolize trauma into ideology. He absorbs it, and that's rare. Others convert trauma into distance. Yuji converts trauma into responsibility. He refuses to dehumanize even his enemies. That's not weakness. That's resistance. In a society that demands emotional death, Yuji keeps feeling, and feeling is rebellion. Inside Yuji exists the purest expression of power divorced from humanity. Sukuna is strength without conscience, dominance without empathy, freedom without responsibility. Yuji and Sukuna share a body, but they are philosophical opposites. One believes life is disposable, the other believes life is sacred, even when it breaks him. Yuji's suffering is proof of his humanity. Sukuna feels nothing. Yuji feels everything, and still chooses to fight. That's not weakness. That's moral endurance. Here's the paradox. Becoming stronger in JJK requires emotional sacrifice. But Yuji refuses to sacrifice his emotional core. That makes his path harder, more painful. He doesn't numb himself. He carries guilt. He questions his worth. He doubts. But he doesn't detach. He doesn't become mechanical. He doesn't ascend into godhood. He stays human. And that costs him more than any domain ever could. We've been measuring strength incorrectly. It's not about who can destroy the most. It's about who can endure the most without losing themselves. Yuji is constantly confronted with despair. And he doesn't become cruel. He doesn't become numb. He doesn't become detached. He remains emotionally available in a world designed to strip that away. That's resilience. That's strength. That's the ultimate rebellion. Maybe Jujutsu Kaisen isn't about becoming a god. Maybe it's about surviving power without surrendering your humanity. Yuji Itadori isn't the strongest because of cursed energy. He's the strongest because he refuses to let it define him. In a world of gods and monsters, he's the only one still human. And maybe that's the rarest power of all. Tell me in the comments, would you rather be unstoppable or still feel everything?